The views expressed by our guests in the following video are solely the opinions of our guests and do not necessarily reflect the views and or opinions of the Ola 7 podcast show. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello guys, welcome to the Ola 7 podcast, and this is the Genius Kids with me, your host, Aisha Nyanzunda. And on the Genius Kids, this is the show where we sit down and talk to young minds, young talents, young trailblazers who are shaping the future with their extraordinary passions. And today is a good episode because I'm sitting down with, this is the first time I've sat down with someone with this kind of talent. He is a young man who can solve the Rubik's Cube in record time. His name is Tapelo Woloza, and we're going to be talking to him and getting to know him better and find out why he can do. You guys should see this guy solving this thing. He's like the Flash. He's so fast with it, right? Yeah. Hello, Tapelo, and welcome to the Genius Kids.
Hello, Aisha. I'm very thankful to be here.
All right. First of all, can you please just introduce yourselves to us? Who are you? What do you do? How old are you? Where do you go to school? All that.
Well, my name is Thapelo Woloza, and I live in Rua, specifically in Dama Falls, and I go to aerial school down in Goromonzi for my primary school, and I'm going to St. George's for my high school.
How was grade 7?
Grade 7 was actually not as hard as I expected it to be, though. And I think I really did well in my ZimSec exams, actually in all my exams.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and I'm just thankful that it wasn't like what the others told me. It was like he was here or there, but like it's not.
It's really not.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so what have you enjoyed the most about learning at Aerial Primary School?
Well, aerial school is a school that really focuses on a family and being a family with each other. If you're like being there for each other, you know what I mean?
So you created lifelong friends.
Yes, lifelong friends, yes.
All right. So when you're not solving the Rubik's Cube, what do you do for fun?
Well, I'm a sportsman. So I usually do sports like cricket, hockey, football, or even sometimes swimming as well. So if I'm not solving the Rubik's Cube, I'll probably be outside playing cricket with my dad or even hockey. And I also specialize in arts, like pencil drawings and stuff.
Oh, so you're an artist as well?
Yes.
Okay, you sound like a busy guy.
Yes, I am.
How are you managing all that? School, drawing, all the sports?
Well, I consider myself as an all-rounder, yeah. I really do everything at school. I'm a prefect, I'm a captain for hockey and cricket, and also my house as well. So it's just a natural thing that I can do.
Oh, you're the house captain as well?
Yes.
So you're like a natural born leader?
Yes, exactly.
How has been the journey of leadership? I know, like, when you're in primary school, not everyone is willing to listen when you tell them to keep quiet or you tell them not to walk through the grass. They have to go through the pathways. How has been that for you?
Well, this year it's been somewhere in the middle for me. Some people do want to listen. Some people,
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just the way they are, and that's something everyone needs to understand. That people are born different. They have different characters and all the personalities.
You sound very mature for a 13-year-old.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back to the beginning. When did you start playing with the Rubik's Cube?
I started playing with it somewhere during grade 5. And I don't even know how I just started. I just woke up and then I said, I want to try to do this. And I always tried to do it without my hopes, saying, I'm the smartest person in the world. I can do this. I was humbled.
You were humbled. So do you remember, because I've tried solving a Rubik's Cube and I've never managed to. But that's also because I'm not a very patient person. Do you remember the first time you solved one?
Yes, I actually do. And I remember this very vividly. So I was walking to church, and then I was playing it on my phone because I didn't have a proper one, because I used to lose everything. I was very messy. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was playing on my phone, and then when I actually solved it, I started looking around to see who can I tell. This is so amazing for me, and I was very excited
To have solved it.
Yes.
Yeah, I can understand because the puzzle is so puzzling.
Yes.
Okay. So you taught yourself to do the puzzle, to solve the puzzle.
Actually, I really didn't. No one can actually solve it without using maybe a tutorial. The only person who solved it without using a tutorial is the man who actually made the cube. So,
Speaking of the man who made the cube, maybe you can just explain to us, and also like just get one so that the people at home can just see it. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, just tell us like the history of how that cube came to be, and like why did someone have to create a complicated puzzle like that?
Yes, so this is the standard Rubik's cube that most people know, and it was made by this man in somewhere in the 90s called Rubik, and he was a teacher. He was a really well-educated teacher, and he wanted to make this cube to show his learners, show his students the concept of the 3D models. So he made this to as a puzzle for something that people can play with, to boost the thinking and yeah.
Okay. And I've heard that like there's an algorithm to
Yes.
solving this thing.
Yeah.
Just so for some of us who are not as, what is an algorithm?
Well, an algorithm is a specific pattern or a set of moves used to complete a certain task on the cube. So without algorithms, you cannot actually solve the cube because it's not all intuition. Yeah.
Okay. So I've seen you doing this on video, right? And you look so calm and focused, and you're like a flash with your fingers. How do you say so calm and focused when you're doing the problem solving?
Well, there's no real method or way. You just focus and maybe blur out whatever's around you and just focus on the cube and what you're doing on the cube, because it really needs a lot of thinking and thought into every move you make on the cube.
All right. So we're going to take a short break. And then after that break, we're going to do some demos so that you can show these guys how fast they are. They might not believe me because I've seen the videos, I've seen you do it, but they haven't, right? Before we take a break, I just want to say thank you to our friends from P and Heart for providing us with these couches. These are made from 100% recycled material. So please support our friends. You can use this for your houses, in the lounge. You can use this in your bedrooms. And you can even use them for corporate, stuff. So please support our friends from P and Heart. We're just going to put their contact details on the screen below. Welcome back to the Genius Kids. So we've been talking to Tapello Woloza, and he's been telling us, and I've been telling you guys, that he's a whiz with solving the Rubik's Cube. So now we're going to see it in action, and you're starting with the what?
With the 2x2.
All right. So I'm going to be timing him on my stopwatch, and I'll be telling you how many seconds or minutes he took to solve. Right. So 1, 2, 3. You can start.
Done.
That was 12 seconds, 26. I don't know what the other ones are called. Milliseconds?
Yes.
Yeah. So he took, don't worry about it. So he took 12 seconds and 26 milliseconds to solve the 2x2 one, right? And now we have the 3x3. And so on the count of 3, you can start solving.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Done.
And that was an amazing 19 seconds, 23 milliseconds for the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Now we're on the 4x4 Rubik's Cube.
Yes, a 4x4.
Right, so on the count of 3. Sorry. 1, 2, 3. Look at him go. Okay. Almost there. And
Stop.
okay. So that was 2 minutes 48 seconds. What's your fastest time for the 4x4? Because that one kind of looked so difficult. Like there's a lot to it.
Yes, my fastest time is 1 minute 28 seconds.
On this one.
Yes, the 4x4.
So what happened today?
Yeah, no, the record was just lucky.
Okay. It was just,
Usually these things, they take a lot of time.
like, do you know like the world record for...
Yes, the world record for the 4x4, I think it's 14 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, those guys are fast. You know, these Americans and Chinese people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then for the 3x3, my record is about 11.49 seconds. Yes. And the world record is about, I think, 2
seconds?
2 seconds. Yeah, the 2x2 is even worse. My record is 3.85 seconds. And the world record is 0.45, I think. Yeah, 0.45.
Speaking of world records and competitions, since we don't have like competitions for the Rubik's Cube, like I know in South Africa we have those, and you've spoken about America. How do you challenge yourself?
Well, the number one thing I say to myself is be better than yesterday. And that's what everyone should be doing for everything that they do. Yeah, you just try to be a better you tomorrow.
Okay, just try to be a better you.
Yeah.
That sounds like some advice we can all use in life. Maybe when even we're not solving the Rubik's Cube,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so I know you time yourself because you know your record times, but I want to know like how often do you practice?
Well, usually this usually like a habit. You just practice every day. Sometimes it's for fun. Sometimes it's actually trying to get better. And repetition is the one thing that you need to do well in everything as well. Yeah, repetition and focus. Yeah.
Repetition and focus. And I've heard that you can also do this, solving the Rubik's Cube whilst blindfolded.
Well, Yes, yeah, that's mostly true, yes.
What do you mean it's mostly true? Explain that.
Well, I kind of have to set it up just a little bit, but yes, I can actually.
Okay, that's interesting. And you've been doing it at school on assemblies and stuff?
Yes, I
How
have.
do your teachers and friends and, schoolmates react to you doing that?
Yes, they're always shocked when I do it. At first, it like looks impossible. Like no one can do it. Sometimes they just give up along the way. But when people see me doing it, people will be shocked. Like their jaw drops on the ground. Yeah.
Okay. So how does the school support your talent?
Well, the school usually, gives us. They make competitions at school because other people at school also can do it.
Oh, so you have like started the whole movement.
Yes, I'm the one who actually started it, and then people gradually just came into the whole habit.
All right. So some people might be asking, right? We're saying you can solve the Rubik's Cube and we're celebrating that you can do it in record time. But they would want to know, like, why? Why would anyone want to solve the Rubik's Cube? Like, how does it help anybody?
Oh, it's first of all, it's a really cool party trick. You can say that, I'm smarter than Albert Einstein. I can do this. Albert Einstein never did this because these things came after him. So,
So it's a really cool party trick.
yeah,
I think I'm going to learn.
yeah. So people see you doing it. People will think you're smart. They'll want to be like you. Yeah.
Okay, and since you're so good with problem solving, because I think like you being able to do this means that you're good at problem solving. Do you do anything else like chess, or maybe you're very good at mathematics or something along those lines?
Yes, actually, I'm very, very good at mathematics. I would like to think so because I think I've been number one in my maths marks, like I think 3 years in a row now. Yeah, and I also play chess as well.
And you're good.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, I think it shows because your problem solving is kind of your thing, right?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
And if Zimbabwe were to have like Rubik's competitions, do you think you could go out there and represent us one day?
Definitely. I really do think I would be able to do that.
Yeah. And what dreams do you have with your Rubik skills?
Well, I really do want to spread it around maybe even Zimbabwe. Yeah, because it's actually very good for your mind. It's very good for, to keep your mind in flow, to keep your mind active like every single hour, minute, second. Yeah.
So do you like, I seen like, there's this movie that I watched. It's called The Three Idiots. It's an Indian movie. And one of those guys there was very smart and he had a Rubik's Cube that he just used to play with, like compulsively. No, actually, impulsively. Like without thinking about it, he always had one. Are you like one of those?
Yes, I actually am. I always take it to school, just do it in class when I have nothing to do. Because, us grade 7s, we don't really have anything to do, just be playing around. So, yeah, I'll usually take it to school, maybe show a few people how to do it sometimes.
Oh, interesting. So you're teaching others?
Yes.
All right. And what advice would you like to give to other kids who may want to try the Rubik's Cube? Some who have tried and failed, like myself. What word of advice would you give to us?
Well, I would say that you must humble yourself first and say, this is too tough for me. I don't think I can do it, right? But then maybe ask some other people or maybe watch tutorials on YouTube and just be patient. It won't work the first time, but just be patient, never give up, and always try your best.
Always try your best.
Yeah.
That is very true. We have talked about the Rubik's Cube. I've asked you everything, almost everything that I wanted to ask. But is there anything that you want to say that I may not have asked you?
Well, the Rubik's Cube, it's a very cool thing, actually. So if you are able to do it, it actually means that you are actually okay in the brain.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't want to say that, but you're more intelligent than other people because your brain is more how do I say this? Prone to solving problems and you know, like thinking hard, thinking fast, and
Speaking of which, what's the algorithm, the pattern that you use to solve this thing? Like,
okay,
is there a trick to it? Maybe you may just teach us the trick right now.
Well, there's no actual trick, but let me just scramble it up. There are actually a lot of algorithms, and they also differ with the way that you actually solve it. There are about like 4 ways or something. Yeah, I think so. So the main algorithm is actually, hold on, let me...
Scramble.
Yeah, it's okay. So the main algorithm that people usually use, it will sound like Japanese to you at first, but it's called R prime, U prime, R U. Yeah. So wait, it starts like R U, R prime, U prime. Okay, so the R prime is when you look at the cube like this. The R prime is turning it anti-clockwise.
Okay.
Yeah, and the R is turning it clockwise.
Okay.
Yes. So the R prime is clockwise. U prime, the U means up. Yeah, and then the R means
Under.
no. The R, it means right. So you turn the right side up, upside clockwise, right side down, which is anti-clockwise, and then the upside anti-clockwise. Yeah, if you get it,
I am pretending to get it.
Yeah. So like fast is like this. Yeah. So you have to practice that for...
So you start off slowly and then you get used to it.
Well, yes, exactly. So if you do that, people actually think that you do it in like sides, but you actually do it in layers. So right now I have the first layer right now. Yeah, but just from doing that.
What do you mean when you say sides and layers?
Okay, people usually thought I have to create the white side first. Blue side.
That's what I think.
Yeah, but it's not. You have to do it in layers. There are 3 layers, 1, 2, and 3. So you have to start off with this layer, and then this layer, and then this layer.
So there's actually an order to do it.
Yes.
Wow.
There is, and that's the only real algorithm I can
Teach us.
Yeah, because the rest will sound
way harder.
Yeah, wait,
I'm sure some of the people at home get it. I don't. I'm not much of a math person. I'm not much of a problem solver.
No, they don't. They don't. They give up. I try to teach them, but no. Like this one is an algorithm. It's actually an easy algorithm.
You can't just say it's an algorithm and say it's easy when it doesn't look easy.
Yeah, but like if you actually start getting into cubing, yeah, that's why we call it cubing. It's actually very easy. Yeah. The hard one maybe is like this. Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing there.
Yeah. So actually for the algorithms, you see this is not solved. You can't do this with intuition. So you have to
think about it.
Well, not really have to think about it, but you have to use the algorithms. Yeah.
You have to use algorithms.
And then it's solved.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what algorithm did you use on the last one?
Well, this one is called an EPERM. Yeah. So it's a permutation. It's a big word, but
I know about permutations, but that's like from physics, I think.
Yeah. So that's an E permutation because like it switches the pieces around like an E. So this is an E perm, this is a J perm, this is a T perm, this is an F perm, I think. Yeah.
How many of these algorithms do you know by head?
Well, actually, first of all, there are many. Like Many for each different step. So altogether, maybe around 50, by head. Even more actually,
Really?
yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah, so you need something called muscle memory. Like you can just do something without thinking. Like I'm just doing this without thinking. Right?
That's why like you have to practice and
exactly. Just drill it into your head.
Interesting, Tapello. That has been a really cool episode of the Genius Kids. It's different because usually I have models, I have dancers, I have singers. But this is the first time I've had somebody teach me about algorithms and permutations.
Yes.
So I've enjoyed this. You're going to Form 1 next year. Are you looking forward to that?
Well, yes and no, because I've been saying this a lot recently. I'm really gonna miss my friends at Ariel, but that's life. You have to move on from different things. Yeah, so I am actually very excited for Form 1. Yeah, I'll be meeting new people. Yeah, making new friends. It'll be really fun.
Yeah, and high school is like one of the best times of your life. Trust me.
Really?
Yeah. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I actually haven't figured that out yet because I have way too many
Options.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Yeah, so I haven't really figured that out.
Yeah.
Maybe, so I want to do maybe something in robotics, cricket, hockey.
Have you already started doing robotics?
No, I'm going to start next year at St. George's because...
I think you do very well because already like your muscle memory has algorithms in there, and when you're doing coding and stuff, it's all about algorithms. So I think you really do well.
Thank you.
Yeah. So it has been nice having you on the show.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And to you, our viewers, thank you so much for watching the Genius Kids. Remember to look out for Pure Lily pads in the retail store closest to you. These are designed for 360 protection, high absorption, and the panty shape makes sure there is no leakages. So these are perfect for first-time teens. They are perfect for postpartum moms, and they are perfect for overnight heavy flows. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the Ola 7 podcast. My name is Aisha, and it has been a great episode of the Genius Kids. Remember, every Monday at 3 p.m. we have the Genius Kids live on Facebook and on YouTube, and we also have it on Spotify. The Ola 7 podcast. For now, is goodbye.